It's week 7 of the NFL, and everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. Great game in store for y'all under the lights on Sunday night.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
You know, what's funny about the NFL, Mike, is you expect to come out and have your A game each and every week. And certainly that's ideal, but can you win when you don't have your best stuff? And I think that's what we saw from this quarterback last week. The best thing he did was just continue to battle, continue to make just enough plays, even though he had some struggles. But the biggest thing is, while he continues to improve, what a confidence boost for this entire team, knowing that even if their quarterback doesn't have his best stuff, they can still play winning football.
2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Oh no, right at the start he loses the football. The defense has got it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Dragons 7, Giants
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken just shy of the goal line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll tuck it and take off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield, take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the goal line and in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Dragons. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Giants sending out their punter as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Stroud. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Hall goes in motion. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Here's their punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Dragons offense ready to take over possession of the football. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Here's 2nd and 6. They bring Chase in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
Hall goes in motion. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. On second down, Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Dragons. The PAT up and good. And the Dragons move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 41-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
His throw left side is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. and that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Dragons offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Spiller.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The tight end going in motion to the left. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. On play action, Stroud. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Stroud. Passing right side, and Chase has it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
This one finds McConkey. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short.
That one, take it in. Matt McConkey, touchdown Dragons. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Makes the score Dragons 28, Giants 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Dragons offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He connects with St. Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Stroud to throw. A second effort, and he is in. C.J. Stroud, touchdown Dragons. The extra point is good, and the Dragons will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff, returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New York. No problem there on the extra point, and the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dragons offense. First and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Stroud. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Give him 13 on that screen play and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the center, Tyler Lindebaum.
Still first down.
A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Stroud. That one complete to McConkey. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Stroud gonna set up to throw. He's got his big tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Dragons. The extra point is up and through, and the Dragons are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
A big play for the Giants. 38 yards.
That's good for a Giants first down. First and 10.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 15. First. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
13-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Good goal at the 5-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This one complete to Washington. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
He'll look to throw. To the left side. It's caught by Brown. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down.
It's 4th and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Giants. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. He's done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll go play action with Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Stroud. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Back to throw, Stroud. This one finds McConkey. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Here's Gibbs. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Now, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. His kick is perfect. And the Dragons will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
And And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Man in motion is Brown. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Throw right side, taken in by Neighbors. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll try to run for it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Toward the sideline, there's Brown.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8. They'll run with Gibbs. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They hand it to Gibbs. He makes one man miss, but stop quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. It is third and 10. Here's Gibbs. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for our visitors. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.